of year in the South? Perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia.
You got a banana?
Was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel.
A banana and Minnie Mouse.
The roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as
these
Falcons get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams.
You trying to feed Minnie Mouse?
Taking it about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Yeah. What's up, baby? Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins.
You want to come up here with me?
Back to his own 18.
Come on.
It'll go as a loss of 3 right away. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now a handoff for Dobbins. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
It's an elephant.
They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Elephant.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10.
You got to hold it so it won't fall.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout.
Like
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You going to eat it or you just going to hold it? Hold it. Okay. That's those monkeys.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Whoa.
Back to throw. Richardson escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
I don't know that he's going to be Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson or Josh Allen at this stage of his career. But he's got youth on his side. Those young legs, he put them to good use there, didn't he?
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
6-7. 6, 7, 8.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown,
Monkeys,
he'll kick
8
this one
monkeys,
away.
yep.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive. The Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run here with Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
That's a dog, yeah.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Antonio Callaway, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
A pig.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that'll make the score 14-0.
She wearing pink.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
A pig.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
You want my bingo?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it. But showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain. So now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
You don't know the rules, do you?
second down.
Nice. Don't put that in your eye, baby.
Looks like right at the 40.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
No.
On first down, Dobbins, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can tackle, as he did there.
On second down now, Dobbins. 62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Five men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. A give, Dobbins trying the right side. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So as they take it over, we step aside. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They're going for it with Dobbins. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, L.A. J.K. Dobbins. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
You gonna take Mommy's side?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Off play action. Richardson. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And got his man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. They'll run on first down. Dobbins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a give to Dobbins. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Rams on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On a jet sweep, here comes Tony. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Herbert. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Antonio Callaway with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's
Why would you follow him over there? And I'm playing cover 2.
Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see. On Herbert, his third interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Michael O.J. Mudia. And the Rams force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10.
Trust this nigga to run around and win. And
lovely throws, but that
nope.
wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Dobbins trying the left side. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 124 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Richardson, off play action. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Laying on the ground.
Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Laying on the ground.
Forced the turnover.
Because he got hit.
Over at their own 27.
Because we can't protect.
Now here in this first half, and you got to think he's a rookie, Charles.
Because we can't protect.
Start to become a factor.
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you.
Bosa just don't win, man.
Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Against a tight end.
From the 29, Herbert. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. On first down, Dobbins. Up from his linebacker spot,
this nigga got 25 carries in the first half.
Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
That's pretty impressive.
4, now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. Dobbins hit and he fumbles. And the Falcons grab it. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Richardson now. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Richardson.
Hit again.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
Rushing 3. Can't step up in the pocket or nothing.
But I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw.
Well, y'all so terrible. Yes.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Richardson. This is caught. It's Woods. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive.
Where y'all going?
Back to throw again. On the slant, this is Perman.
Hey, baby.
Gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Off play action. Richardson. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Max Crosby in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Boy, Charles, that time he took
what you talking about, baby?
And made it worse.
Yeah,
you thought you had lost it?
Song there, aren't you? Because it's something you'll see from young quarterbacks. They have that tendency to retreat backwards instead of stepping up in the pocket.
To throw is Richardson. Off the play fake. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Richardson.
Y'all not blocking the person in front of you.
Micah Parsons able to record his 5th sack of the season.
To me, the defense was looking.
He's standing in front of you and you don't even block him.
Out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum.
Man, dog.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. On the return, it's Tony. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
It worked. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Powers through it. And able to break
it.
And quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. 137 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. He completes it to Ridley. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage.
This nigga break a tackle every time.
Nice play
My
there.
God.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Herbert off the bootleg. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 45-yard line. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture.
Hey.
Right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words every time we hear that. things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Now Richardson on first down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
And was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's going to have to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Richardson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off play action, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Bag.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about.
Got this nigga bag. Sorry, nigga, man.
Hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball
can't
is
run
imminent,
around.
and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here comes Tony on the return.
Wow. What's going on with this game, man? Like, they just running through all my players, man. I just don't get it. Nigga can't run routes, can't win, can't hold on to the ball.
The Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. They'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on first down. Dobbins. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation.
Man, pick the ball off.
And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football.
Sorry.
No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They go play action here on first down. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And this is caught.
Good catch, boy. Good catch.
And he's in for the
I know you got it in you.
Spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
I know you got it in you.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Now Dobbins again on second down. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. The Rams on third down. They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This time it's 3rd and 3. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Herbert. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Richardson. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game. He's moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
It's another pass to Perriman, and it's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. It's their quarterback with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Falcons extend their lead, and they are about to get to a 9-2 record. Extra point tacked on by Lambo, and that will extend this big lead. now. After the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And even 150 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Another run here with Dobbins.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
You feel, baby.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Herbert.
What?
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
What my?
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Oh, what a cloud flat was that, bro. Oh, my God.
So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now it's Herbert. He's got Smith here. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
What are you doing?
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. Room past the 20. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. That's caught out left by Perriman. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
2nd and 2.
Back to throw. Richardson. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here's Dobbins.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And now here comes their final timeout. As they
take this week. Goodness gracious.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Now a carry for Dobbins.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. A big offensive explosion leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.